Hello, this is Eric of Not BIOS. This video I'm going to be only talking about two different problems. Now if this doesn't relate to your problem at all, I do have other help videos like Stop the Stuttering Part 1 and Part 2. The first problem I'm going to describe is strictly, almost all exclusively, AMD. However, the next problem is very hard to find, and it's very hard to solve. All Windows PC when it comes down to it. Now let's get started. So what we have is fTPM. That's Firmware Trusted Platform Module. On a lot of systems, it will cause stuttering. In Windows 10, it's not required. So you have a couple of choices. One, update your BIOS. Just be careful because you can screw up your computer if you get the wrong BIOS. And you should always do it through a program that does not require anything but the BIOS to be updated or your flashback. Don't update through Windows whenever possible. That's the worst way to update. Make sure you have steady power so your power doesn't flick off and mess up your computer for life. Now that we got that out of the way, other than that, you can just simply change the module. So you can buy the separate fTPM module, or the absolute safest idea is to simply disable the fTPM module through the BIOS settings. However, from Windows 11, you're probably stuck. Now, that's mostly relating to maybe the 2000, 3000, and 5000 CPUs. It's the built-in module on the AMD systems. For the Ryzen processors, that's the problem. Now, you can have a rogue program on Intel or AMD that causes your computer no longer to go to steady state idle, lower voltage, and it's running hot, or you're just getting stuttering and extremely low performance. And this is only a recent problem I personally experienced. So there was an update and many different things happened, and all of a sudden my computer's running at 80 degrees Celsius idle. Like, what the heck is going on? Okay, let's get to this, and I'll show you the recording through Windows, and I'll try to comment between. Just because you see an error doesn't mean that's the error. So I'll try to comment between so you have more of an idea of which program is being naughty. So I've been having a problem where my CPU core temps are really high and my core voltage is not going down. So let's see if we can figure this out. Now if we go to a different program, let's see, go to Task Manager, and I go to Processes. Here's one thing I can find here. I'm going to open this as a bigger page. And let's look for high processes. Very high. So power usage is very high here. So something's happening. But I don't want to disable this program. It's the program that's caused me problems. And if I keep on going down, we see pretty much everything is very low. So we're going to have to go to this WMI provider host to find what is going on and disable the service or program that's causing the problem. So let's see if I can find that. So one thing we want to do is go to Event Viewer. So we can go through, let's see, Administrative Tools and go to Event Viewer. So that's where I am now. So from this Event Viewer, you want to go to Application and Services Logs on your left top, you can see here. And from there, we want to go to Microsoft. And then we want to go to Windows. And from there, I want to find that program, WMI, scroll down alphabetically, WMI activity. Go here, open the log, and we can see a bunch of errors happening. So right now the time is 8:48, and we can see errors happening. And if I look here, I can see some details, but what I want to find and look up is client process ID. So my particular one is 4304, but yours will be whatever it is. So you see, I simply chose an error. That's not the way to go. because if I scroll down, you'd see that's the same error, same error, same error, same error, same error, and so forth. And it kept on happening every couple of seconds, and it was extremely taxing on the system. So to check for these errors, you want to wait till everything's loaded, because your virus scan will show an error as it loads when your system starts up. Don't load anything while you're viewing it, and you're going to refresh the screen. So you right click, click refresh, and keep on viewing to see what error keeps on popping up when nothing else is specifically running. And every time you reboot, that will change. That's the fun thing about this. Now what I want to do is find that ID. So we want to go Task Manager, and the easy way to go there is Control Alt Delete key. Then we go to Task Manager from there. So Services. Let's see if we can find this. And I already know I'm gonna have a battle finding this right now, because watch what's happening. This is going nuts, absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna go right beside that and go to Details, and I'm gonna click this PID so I can actually get it alphabetically, and then I'll find my error again. That was, in my case, 4304, or whatever program yours was. Now I see it's running right there. It's aeupmaster.exe. So I want to get rid of this completely if I can. And that's going to be a fun thing. File location. What program is this? AMD Performance Profiled. What the heck? What are you doing to me, AMD? What are you doing to me? So now I need to end the task. But before we do that, let's go back here and see what temperature is like. Okay. So we see that temperature is okay. I am actually running an NVIDIA GPU 3070 and an AMD CPU 5700X. Now watch what happens. I'm going to end this task. End task. Let's go back here and watch the temperatures drop, and we just saw the speed drop. And let's see the core voltage. And the core voltage dropped. So everything's going back to normal just like that. So now I need to get rid of that stupid program. I like to delete the proper way, but I might not have a choice. So I'm going to go to delete, and that should be gone. That should be the rest of it. Of course, you could have an error at Windows Start if it was a program that was running. Regedit, REGEDIT, and search the word that's popping up that's missing. It's risky business deleting the wrong file. So you'd have to find one that says that file name in the correct location of the file you deleted. So you'd write the program files, whatever the file name is, and the file name in Regedit, you can actually find that specific one that has that exact same location and delete that, and that'll remove the error if you have an error. I have other videos, and this was for specific problems, not every problem under the sun that you can have. And if I didn't solve your problem, ask the question. At least I can refer you to the other videos, and look at the description of the video whenever possible, because I'll try to leave links in the description to say part 1, part 2. All different videos are related, as long as I can remember to do it. And if I didn't do it, comment so I can do it and solve that issue and help everyone out along with yourself. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.